Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We're looking at Iron Empire. That's the channel. Make sure to check them out down below. And the video would be Adelaide All Chrysler Day in the dart. So I presume he is bringing his dart to the show. But you heard it, All Chrysler Day. If you're a veteran here, you know that I'm a big Mopar guy at heart. And I love some older Chryslers and Dodges and so forth. So, and Plymouth. Did you guys have Plymouth in Australia? But anyway, yeah, this is going to be cool because I've been severely lacking Chrysler content, even though they are my favorite. So that's pretty weird, right? Let's learn about a lot of Australian Chryslers at once. Here we go.
I haven't solved the problem, so what a surprise that is. But we decided we're going to just send it anyway, and it's failing as we speak. We're just going to try and get this Mopar day. Oh, this car's fighting me.
You gotta love old cars, man, because they're so fun to drive. I love the sounds, the smells. But yeah, he's right. Some cars are pretty temperamental. They can be problematic, but at least you got some room to work on them, and they're relatively straightforward to repair most of the time. I'd still take it before I'd have something with a million sensors and screens, you know? This is the best era, 60s, 70s. I think some of you might agree. Beautiful scenery in front of him there. And there we go. Oh, this is going to be cool. I go to a show locally. I should say locally back up north because, you know, we're down south right now. But Belvedere, Illinois, there's a show called the Mopar happening. Really, really big show like this in a huge grass field at some fairgrounds. And it's just Mopars of every shape and size from the 20s all the way till the 2020s, right? I mean, 100 years of cars. It's amazing. So those are fun enough for me. But on top of it, to be at a Mopar show in Australia with some still Mopars, but different Mopars that even I wouldn't know, this is going to be cool. I love that orange Ute right away. Chrysler Utes, that just sounds like a cool concept to me. And in typical Mopar fashion, you have all the crazy bright colors. Ooh, look at that Chrysler 300. Nice. Now, did you guys have the Chrysler 300 and the Dodge Charger down in Australia? We're talking modern muscle here. That would be a tragedy if you didn't. They're great cars, in my opinion. But maybe you guys did, because I'm seeing a lot here. Wow, beautiful, beautiful cars here. Let's turn this down a little bit. I don't care for the music as much as some people might. E38 six-pack. Look at that. We got a Charger, baby. Yeah. See, even I know an Australian Charger when I see one. As you know, that's my favorite American car of all time. My dad had a 70 Charger here in the States. And now I recognize that beautiful Australian Charger as well. And I really do love them both. I'd still say the American one's my favorite one ever, favorite car in history, but that Australian Charger is damn close. It is a really, really cool car, and it totally fits that Mopar character, the look, the persona, everything. Wow. How fun is this? Look at that. Ooh, look at this. Wow. We got some full-size, the big ones, right? I imagine, just like the U.S., you can do that. I imagine in Australia, as a matter of fact, I know you can because I've seen it. I don't know the whole rules about it, but I know you guys can import cars, especially older cars, to Australia, right? So you can probably import cars from Japan. You can import cars from the United States, from Canada, whatever be it, right? So some of these, to me, look like some North American market Mopars. Yes, sir. Look at the Miami plate on there. That's a sweet ride. Nice color. Wow. Oh, yeah. Look at that, man. 426 Hemi. Wow. Big block, baby. There is a 70 because it's the wraparound bumper. Oh, that is sick. That's the best. Wow. And it's got some horsepower, too. Beautiful car. Kind of reminds me of vaguely of Dom's car from the original Fast and Furious. Wow. How beautiful are these, man? I know I got a lot of GM guys out there in the audience, a lot of Holden fans in the audience. A lot of Ford guys in the audience. And look, as a car guy, at the end of the day, I think we all, secretly respect all these cars because muscle cars are fun, But gotta say, Mopars are the best, man. They're just my favorite. I do like some Fords. Just going to interrupt myself real quick. Look at that beautiful slant 6. Love those. Those are awesome engines, bulletproof, and love that it's in an old race car here. Really cool. I really like some GMs. Really, really love some Holdens. But man, look at this. Just Mopar. There's nothing like Mopar. Look at that Challenger. Wow. In Panther Pink, I think they call that, right? At least they did here. That's a name if you really, really know your stuff. Did they have different names for some of the paint codes in Australia versus America? So say they sold the pink on Mopars down in Australia, and say they sold that pink up here on Challengers and Cudas and Chargers and whatever in the United States. Was it called Panther Pink in both? If someone knows that, please tell me. And if it wasn't, tell me some of these cool colors that are your favorites in the Australian name, if you could. This is really cool. Love those rally rims, or I don't know what you'd call those, but I love those style rims, the stock rims. Sometimes you don't always need to modify it. It just looks good stock, and it's an RT, or at least made to look like an RT. Some of them I know are replicas, but look at that Valiant Ute. Wow, how cool, man. And it's like a mirror, shining like a mirror. Beautiful. What is that? Charger Daytona and Plymouth Superbird. So this looks like the Plymouth version because we have the Roadrunner logo. So it would be the Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird, obviously. These are really cool. Obviously, you have the Roadrunner horn. And I love these. They're awesome. They're a close second to the Charger. I actually probably would buy a Plymouth Roadrunner. Don't tell my dad. Before I'd buy a Charger. I just love the Roadrunners. And the Roadrunner, believe it or not, is the state bird here in New Mexico, where we're at right now. You see them literally crossing the road like they do in the cartoons really fast, almost daily here. It's pretty funny. Beautiful machine, by the way. It's kind of amazing how much those go for. I mean, all these muscle cars, I'm sure many of you guys know, they're very pricey nowadays. The collector car market is stronger than ever. It's crazy. But for Mopars, man, Mopars are usually really expensive, and especially some crazy ones like your AAR Cudas, your Challenger RTs with, the Hemi in there, and then especially any of the Plymouth Superbirds or the Charger Daytonas, right? The NASCAR homologation specials. Those just go for so much money. It's crazy. Great collection of cars, and unlike a Mopar show here in the States, where I don't know all of them. I'm not that ignorant, right? Like I know a lot of cars. I don't know every one. But in an American show, I would know a lot of these. This is a really cool one. I like that. Is that a Charger? It is. It is. God, that is a good looking car. I'm telling you what, that has grown on me, guys. The Australian Charger, just so cool. It's got a great footprint, great dimensions. It's more of a fastback look, and it's got the shorter rear end than the American Charger did. It's different, and I love both for different reasons, right? They're both awesome. But I really like the Australian one. It looks more poised, like it could be set up better, right, to handle a little better. It's got the better dimensions for that. It just looks a little, dare I say, sportier. It's really, really cool, man. Wow, that one's nice too. I like that. Looks like a very streetable version, But as I was saying earlier, I would know a lot of these cars at the American one, but a lot of these I won't know just because there's some, pure Australian Mopars mixed in here, and I won't know those as well yet, but I'm trying to learn. Very nice Challenger there. Hey, look there's a Ram. See, you guys do have full-size trucks there. I know you guys said they're a lot less common than they would be in the United States. And by less common, I mean just not as much. They're probably somewhat common. that's not what I'm applying. But in the United States, literally every house, it seems like, has a big ass truck sitting in the driveway that can't even fit in the garage, right? That is a Ram 1500. I can tell, obviously, because of the bumper. The HDs have a different front end, and they sit a little higher. So yeah, that's cool to see a Ram 1500 just outside of the U.S. because it seems like the U.S. just are obsessed with trucks, full-size trucks like that, and a lot of other countries aren't. But they make sense for Australia. You know, I can see them still having a big truck market. Oh,
Thanks,
Mopar.
guys.
I don't know what engine we're running here, but either way, it sounded good.
Did you see the officials come over?
Huh?
He's like, oh, stand back and let you get a fireproof suit on. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, the same cunt that kicked me out last time.
God, what a good
Yeah, probably.
collection.
Fucking dickheads.
He was just standing, and then too many people coming around, so then he walked away. Oh.
That's it for the Chrysler show 2022. Had issues again. We've just left. We've got a makeshift fuel system using a radiator overflow.
Nice.
Off the radiator.
Got to come up with something on the go, right?
We're running into a little jerry can. So
Some sort of fuel issues.
Better fuel delivery into that fuel filter. So at least something's changed. So if it keeps going, we're onto a winner here. We had to get pushed 2 times out of the event, so that's cool.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's all right. That happens. I'm sure he's not the only one that had
Stop
to
via the petrol station.
have a little bit of help getting out.
Not in this.
It's all part of the experience, in my opinion. Alrighty, so there it is, guys. That was a quick look into an all Chrysler day. A big, massive Mopar showdown down in SA, in Adelaide. So I thought that was really, really fun, really cool for me as an outsider, seeing the mix of, you know, American and Australian Mopars coming together. Looked like a fun time, lots of fun people. Looked like a nice sunny day. That's always, always a good time. Mopar car shows are some of the best. So that was really cool to see. And this is again from Iron Empire. This will be linked in the description down below. This was a full vlog, so not all of it was featured here. So if you want to check that out further, make sure to check it out with that link down there. And yeah, check that description for other ways that you can interact with my channel. Really active Discord. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at IWrocker. Wanted to tell you guys that we are doing a giveaway really soon for everyone that sent us mail, and then some other ways you can enter as well, as I slam my microphone there. So I will look for details on that soon. So make sure to subscribe and watch every video and look for details. There's big things, really big things happening very soon in the channel. And we're also going on a business trip here for the channel that has a big, big connection to Australia next week. So look for details on that as well. Hope your weekend is starting off great, and it's a great one for all of you. I appreciate you being here. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. I forgot to say, throw a like on there. Help this video out. Got to sneak that in. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll catch you later.